everyone? My name is Benny. That is my son, Lumpy, and we are Team Rally Fries, an 11U travel team out of Novi, California, getting ready to play quarterfinal game 1. Rally Fries, what time is it? We are here at the Huntington Beach Sports Park for the perfect game, Swing into Spring 2-day tournament. Rally Fries in quarterfinal game number 1 will be going up against the Long Beach 6-tool Murphy 11U team. Good luck to both teams. Hopefully lots of great plays and lots of great hits.
Let's go, Team Rally Fries!
Can't hear the chant because there is music playing in the background, but that is the Rally Fries and their epic chantness. Let's go, led by Dante. Let's go, Rally Fries. It's a beautiful day for Rally Fries baseball. Rally Fries are ready. Long Beach 6-tool Murphy's ready. Umpires ready. First pitch is a foul bunt. It's a beautiful 71 degrees here at game time. Lexon leading it off for the Fries. Once again, we are wearing our black pinstripe jerseys. Don't forget we got shirts for sale. Click the link in the description here, and that's a rip. And a catch by the first baseman. Great job to start the game. Lumpy in the box for his first at-bat, swinging the electric unicorn, and he takes ball 1. Rally Fries snuck into the gold bracket as a 7 seed, playing the 2 seed here and trying to advance to the semifinals. Here is the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Lumpy takes a little practice swing, takes a look at the pitcher as he steps back into the box. Here he is in a 1-1 count now, and that is high for a ball, I believe. 2-1. Lumpy with a little half-hearted check swing there. Inches back into the box. Trying to get something started here with 1 out, and that's ball 3. Lumpy in an early 3-1 hitters count. Trying to make something happen here as the Fries start this epic quarterfinal game. 3-1, that's a ground ball and foul. First 3-2 count here, and that's poked and foul. Out of play, off a car maybe. Oh, so close. Here's another 3-2. That's inside for a ball, and Lumpy works a walk, and he is going to first. Lumpy catching, being allowed to run the bases as Thor hits that foul, maybe off a card. No. Thor in an 0-1. Pick up at first. He's safe. 0-1. Thor with a smack, and that is a fair ball over the fence for a ground rule double. All right, Lumpy's going to move over to third. Let's go. Gavin coming in to pinch run for Thor, who is going to be on the mound. Here is Julian at the dish, and that is ball 1. I just noticed Frankie, the stuffed Rally Fry, is on the backstop and in attendance. 1-0 count. Julian with a ground ball. That sneaks on through. 1 run comes in. Gavin with blazing speed's going to come in to score, and the Fries strike first and take a 2-0 lead. Junior at the plate in his first at-bat. That's a ball strike, I believe, and Julian is safe. 1-2 as a light breeze starts to pick up here, and that's a strike 3, I believe, and or foul ball, or I don't know. It looks like a pass ball. Julian's going to third. 2 strikes here. Junior off the bat and caught. 2 outs. Dante in the box. Julian hanging out at third, and that's a ground ball foul. 3-2. Ball 4, and Dante works a walk. El Rey in the box with runners at the corners. He takes a ball as Dante goes 2. 1-0. That's hit into the air, and I don't know, shortstop makes the play. Great job. 3 outs. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Thor on the mound. Lumpy catching here. Fries with a 2-0 lead. And that's popped up and foul. 0-1 here. That's a ground ball and foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch here. That ball's poked into Jaden's glove. Great job. New batter here with 1 out, and that's a ball. 3-1. Ball 4, and that young man's going to first. 1-0. Poked into the air, and that might fall into no man's land, and it does for a single. 2 runners on. 3-2. That's a ground ball, and that gets on through. Runner is going home. We might have a play. Save. 2-1 game as the ball gets by, and it's tied at 2. Great job, Long Beach 6 tool. 1 out, runner still on second base. Strike. 3 and a 1 count here. Ball 4, and runners are on first and second. 0 and 1. That's a poke. And a catch by Achava. Great job. 2 outs. 2 and 2. Ground ball. That gets on through. Runner is rounding and going home. And they got him. Great job, Fries, to save a run. We're tied at 2. Going to the second inning. Let's go. Benji leading it off for the Fries here. Takes ball 1. 1-0, I mean. There's a ground ball. Nice hit of Benji. And he leads it off with a single. Great job. First pitch to Nate is a rip and a catch. And that's an out. Light breeze picking up here, and that's a ball. 4, and Chava goes to first. Lexon with 1 out as the machines go by, and that's a bunt. That's a great bunt, and he is safe, I believe. And the bases are loaded. Lumpy in the box, tied at 2. That's a ball. Nobody goes. 1-0 count. Ball 2. 2-0 count to Lumpy. And he hits that well! And that gets all the way to the fence! 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. Lumpy just cleared the bases, and he's going to third. And it's a 5-2 game. Great job, Lumpy! Aaliyah comes in to pinch run for Lumpy, who's catching. Pitchers and catchers get unlimited pinch runners. Here is Thor in the box, and that's a ball. 2-0. Thor with a poke! And that scores a run to make it a 6-2 game. Great job, Thor. 1 out for Julian. That's a ball, and safe is Gavin. Pinch running for Thor, who's pitching. 1-0. Julian with a hard hit, and that gets on through. Gavin with blazing speed is going to score. 7-2 Fries. Great job, Juju. New pitcher comes in for 6th tool. Here is Junior at the dish. Sorry, that's a strike. And they got him. Great job. And that's 2 outs. 0-1. Junior with a nice catch by the third baseman. What a stab. 3 outs. We're going to the bottom of the second. Thor back on the mound here. Strike 1. 1-1. That ball's hit. And that's over Benji's head. Runner is going to second. Benji fires it. They're going 3. And he's safe. Great hit, number 24. New batter at the dish. The Fries with a 7-2 lead. Thor fires. Ball. 2-1. That's a hit to Julian. And he gets the out. Great job. 1 strike here. That's ball 4. And that young man's going to first. 1-0. That's a poke, and that's a base hit, and that makes it a 7-3 game. Runners on first and second. 2-2 count as a little windy breeze goes by. That's a poke, and that falls for a single. Bases are loaded. 1-0. That's a hit to Jaden. 2 outs. 1-2. That's a ground ball. Jaden got him. 3 outs. The Fries get out of the jam and are hanging on to a 7-3 lead. Let's go back. Dante in the box. He drops a bunt to the pitcher, and they got him. 1 out. 2-2. That's a ball. Oh, I had the count wrong. Sorry. Ball 4, and Jaden wiggles over to first. Benji in the box with 1 out, runner on first. We're in the top of the third. Fries with a 7-3 lead. Benji with a poke. That gets on through for another base hit. Great job, Benji. Nathan in the box here. They're going. The throw to third. They got him, I believe. Oh, he's safe. They dropped the ball. Benji also took second base on that last play. Nate in the box with a 1 out here. And he hits that well! And that Nathan with a big hit's gonna bring in 2 runs, and that makes it a 9-3 game. Great job, Nathan. Chavita's turn at the plate, and he takes ball 1. 2-0 count as the wind picks up. It's getting chilly out here. That's a ball, and now Nathan's gonna stretch it to third, and he is safe. Umpire in the way here, and that's ball 4. Chava's gonna wiggle over to first. Lexon in the box here with 1 out, and he takes a strike. Runner going 2, and safe. 1-1. Strike 2. Or that's strike 3, excuse me. 2 outs for the Lumpster with 2 runners on, and Lumpy takes a ball. I noticed he switched his bat, and he's now swinging the Rawlings icon after legging out a triple in the last at bat. Not sure what's going through that young mind's head, but Lumpy, a connoisseur of bats. He loves swinging almost every single bat that he comes in contact with. Checking him at third, and he's safe. 3-0. Lumpy hits that into left and caught. Great job. We're going to the bottom of the third. Thor back on the mound. Strike. 1-1. That's strike 2. 1-2. Strike 3. Got him. Good pitch, Thor. And that's 1 out. New batter. Still a 9-3 Rally Fries lead. That's ball. 2-1. That's a ground ball to third. Julian, that is an out. Great job. Fries with 2 outs here. That's a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2. Strike 3. Great job, Fries. Another 0. We're going to the 4th inning. Thor leading it off here. Top of the 4th, swinging the dub bat. And that's ball 1. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him. And that's 1 out. 9-3 Fries. And that's hit into the air to the right fielder who makes the catch. 2 outs. 0-1. That's a poke and a fair ball. Great job, Junior. He's on with a single. Great hit. Dante in the box here, and that's a poke to second. They get 1 and got him. 3 outs. Fries back in action here. Ball. 3-1. Ball 4. That young man's going to first. 1-1. That's a ground ball, and that gets through for a single and possibly more. Runner's going to score to make it a 9-4 game. Anthony gets the ball. He's going to third, and he's safe with a triple. Nice hit, young man. 0-1. Hit into the air, and that falls, and a run comes in. 9-5, and he's safe at second. Nobody out. Long Beach 6-2 fighting back here. Hit into the air again, and it falls. And that's another hit. Runners at the corners. Benji comes in to pitch with nobody out. Runners on the corners. It's a 9-5 Fry lead. They check him at third. Safe. 0-1. That's a hit and caught by Gavin. Oh no, the ball's out. Safe at home. 9-6. 3-1. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. 1-0. Ground ball. And that's through. Oh no, that gets by. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. The tying run scores. It's tied at 9. And the winning run's at second base. Great job. Rally Fries still need 3 outs here. Winning run on second base. Ball. 1-0 count as a little bit of rain starts to fall. Strike 1. 2-1. Strike 2. 2-2. Strike 3. And that's 1 out. 2-0. That's a hit. And that's going to fall and get by Gavin. The run is going to come in, and it's a 10-9 game. Great job, and he is and safe at third. Horrible camera work. I still can't find the runner. It's a 10-9 game. Still going on. Umpires have called the game due to time. What an epic comeback by Long Beach 6 to a Murphy. Don't forget to binge watch. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Congratulations. We're out of here. Peace.